Okay, we're underway. We left about 7:45 this morning. Solomon's is back there. We're coming out into Chesapeake Bay now. Wind's light, maybe 5 to 10 knots out of the southwest. We got about 8 to 10 hours of cruising today, and we'll anchor in Indian Creek tonight. About 9-10 hours from here. More than halfway now, passing Smith Point Light. Should be able to get there before sunset, get into the anchorage. Okay, this is Indian Creek. 7:30 in the morning. We spent the night back up in there. We're on our way to Norfolk. It's supposed to be a little windy out in the bay today. It's a little cloudy, cool. Wind's about 10 knots right now. It's supposed to be 15 with gusts to 20 later. But it shouldn't be too bad. Tomorrow's supposed to be rainy. So we should make it down there by 4:30, 5 o'clock, I think. We'll see. Pretty calm on the bay right now, but you don't really know until you get out there. It's supposed to be a small craft advisory today, but it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Maybe a little wet, maybe a little spray. Okay, still Friday morning, and we're looking at Smith Point Light out there. We wanted to get out here in the bay a little ways and see. We wanted to continue to go, but it's kind of hard to hold the camera. Smith Point Light, and that's about, it's like 4 nautical miles away where we are. Turn a little more south after we pass. Miles past Smith Point Light. Swells are running about, I don't know, 1 to 2 feet. It's not too bad. We're rocking around a little bit. It's not too bad. Wind is probably doing about, I don't know, 10 knots. It's supposed to get a little windier and gusty today, but it should be all right. And probably in for a little bit rougher day than this even. But it's supposed to only be 1 to 2 foot swells all day. So we should be all right. Nice cozy here in the cockpit. Wind's not too, it's chilly, but you know, the cockpit, the Dodger blocks the wind pretty well. A little farther along in the day, this is Wolf Trap Light. so there's a sailboat over there. He seemed to be catching up to us. It must be a bigger boat. It's just sailing. And we figured we'd hook up our sails and get a little more speed. So we're motor sailing. We still have the motor running and the sails up. With the motor off, we're doing about 5.5 knots. And running the motor, we're doing 6.2, 6.3 knots. We just want to haul ass and get there before dark tonight down in Norfolk. And so this is where we are. Just passed Blue Trap Light. Moving along at 6 knots. Got the sails up. The water calmed down a little bit. Not too bad. Not as cold as yesterday.
Sailor, what do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Throwing a longboat till he's sober, throwing a longboat till he's sober, throwing a longboat till he's sober early in the morning.
Okay, here we are, Norfolk. There's some kind of big battle cruiser over there. We're about, probably going to go up this channel right over here. And we're probably about, 20, 30 minutes away from our anchorage. We're going to go into town and maybe get some ribs, cook some barbecue tonight. looks like a buoy.
Huh?
A buoy.
Buoy. Wow.
It's Sunday. We're still here in Norfolk. Well, Portsmouth over there, Norfolk on the other side. But yeah, it just rained most of the day today. We took a trip up to the grocery store and bought a little bit of food and some more beer. A couple more boats showed up last night. Seen a few going down the waterway. Not too many. We figure we're gonna leave tomorrow. It's supposed to, sun's supposed to come out tomorrow. That's Lee over there on Nirvana. He's heading south. He just came over and said hello. He's by himself. A little Honda generator running up front there. Really happy I bought that. Could turn that thing on and sit down and watch movies the rest of the afternoon. Our main bilge pump, automatic bilge pump, stopped working because of this. A little piece of a zip tie stuck in the valve. Pull that out of there. Bilge pump now working. Okay, it's Monday morning, and we just left Hospital Point. We're heading south on the ICW. Been through 2 railroad bridges, and this bridge just closed ahead of us, and we're waiting for it to open back up. And then I think our next bridge is about an hour away, Gilmerton Bridge. Nice day, it's not too cold. The sun finally came out. It rained all day yesterday. And we're looking at a little bit of windy day today, but it shouldn't be too bad on the waterway. Got a sailboat following us down here. We just kind of zigzagging back and forth like we are, waiting for the bridge. Okay, we're at the Steel Dominion Bridge. We got here about 30 minutes ago. We got about another 10 minutes to wait. Only opens on the hour. We're kind of cruising along the waterway with 1, 2, 3, 4 other sailboats. So it should open here in about another 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll be on our way.
Stay out your way. You get floated around a bit more than we are. That's okay. We're going to be a while because the
Wind's blowing about 20 knots, gust of 30. It's a pretty good gust now and then. We're now at the Great Bridge Lock. We just pulled in and tied up to the side here, and they just closed the lock gates right there. So I presume they're waiting for some southbound or northbound vessels to come up through, and then they'll open this lock up here and we go on through. And there's a bridge up there that we got to go through also. Exciting. Okay, we're past the Centerville Bridge, and we're about 2 miles from the, North Landing. Then after that, it's the Pungo Ferry, and then that's where we're going to anchor for the night and continue on tomorrow. Out here in the wilderness. There's a deer crossing the river. Hey, look, there's a deer swimming across the river. See?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh yes, yes!
Yeah, it's a deer swimming across the river.
Mega more. Yeah, I'm not swimming, oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't know they could swim either.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was interesting. It's Tuesday. We're entering Albemarle Sound. It's probably about 45 degrees outside. Wind's blowing about, 10 to 15. It's not too bad. Could be rougher. Take us about 3 hours to cross, and then we got a nice sheltered anchorage on the other side. And we've got a boat following us back here. Kind of nice to have somebody crossing with us. They were talking about maybe going back if it gets too rough out here, but I don't think it's going to get any worse than this. Maybe slightly, but I don't think too much. Marker 170. Almost straight into the wind, so that's why we don't have any sails up. Waves are starting to get a little bigger. Okay, here we are. It's Wednesday morning, 7:55. We anchored in the Second Creek last night. We're on the Alligator River, and we left the anchorage about 7 o'clock this morning. Which was right over there, and we're heading south on the Alligator River. There's a sailboat behind us, and then the people on sailing vessel Salty are ahead of us. They anchored in the same spot last night, and we're trying to make it down to the Pamlico River today. Don't know if we're going to go across that today, or if we may wait till tomorrow to go across that. Just depends on how much time we make today. Beautiful morning. It was about 35 degrees this morning. It was pretty cold, but it's supposed to be low 50s today, and light winds about 10 knots, so not too bad. Alligator River, Pungo River Canal. Lots of stumps everywhere. You gotta really keep your eyes open. Stay in the middle of the channel. Beautiful day. It's warming up a little bit. No wind. Got a sailboat behind us here. Now in the Pungo River. It's about 1:15 Wednesday. Nice day, calm wind. Temperature about 52, 54, somewhere around there. And we're gonna make ourselves across. We're coming up on the Pamlico River, and after we cross that, we're gonna look for an anchorage. Should be there on the other side around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Nice day. Motoring along about 7 knots. Go a little slower and save fuel, except we want to make it across the other side of the Pamlico River before dark. Okay, it's about 2:45 Wednesday afternoon. We're in the Pungo River, Intercoastal Waterway, about mile marker 143, and we'll be coming up on the Pamlico River right here. It'll take us about an hour to cross that. Then we'll be looking for an anchorage. It's about 2:55 in the afternoon. Looks like wind's not blowing too much, maybe 5 to 10 knots. So it should be a good crossing. Beautiful day. It's a little cold, maybe 45, 50 degrees, about 50. Looked like two of the sailboats that were following us went into Belhaven. That's Belhaven right back there. And there's looks like still one sailboat following us. Planning on crossing also, I guess. And of course we got some Nickelback cranking on the stereo. Give you a look at the chart here. We are right about here. Thursday, December 4th. About 8:15. We got underway at about 7 o'clock last night, or this morning. And we're just passing mile marker 160. We are in Bay River, coming up here into the Neuse River. And we got a sailboat ahead of us. Sunny day, wind's blowing about 5 knots, not too much, 5 to 10. It's supposed to pick up a little more this afternoon. Got a sailboat ahead of us here that we're catching up to. And should be a nice day today. Should get another 50 miles to the south. It's Saturday morning, about 8:15. We're about 2 miles southwest of Swansboro, where we spent the night, gassed up and filled up the water tanks. And just saw a dolphin up here ahead of us, waiting to see if he surfaces again. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. It was cold this morning, about 35. Supposed to be about 55 today. Winds about 5 to 10. Not too bad. Should be a good day of cruising. Hoping to make Wrightsville by tonight. Mile marker 235. That puts us right here. This is Camp Lejeune over here on our starboard side, just past mile marker 235, where they do beach landing exercises and fire shells out into the ocean. Looks like, and they close the ICW when they're doing that, but it's open today. Check out this target here. It's riddled with bullet holes. Apparently they fire some kind of big ass Gatling gun on it. Seems like another target up here too. This is the second time we've seen a deer swimming across the channel. I didn't know they could swim.
This is no deer, no deer.
Yeah, it's a deer.
Yeah. Well, but they understand the deer, understand the swim.
It was sunny. Hey, Sunday morning, coming up on the Wrightsville Beach Bridge. Opens on the hour. Should open in about 2.5, 3 minutes. Go on through. Okay, mile marker 295, Carolina Beach. We're coming up on Snow's Cut here, which is right there. We're going to make a right turn. Been a nice day. It's a little chilly, a little bit of wind, about 10 to 15 knots. Sunny though. Really nice day. Got a big sailboat behind us. He's catching up slowly. Really big, beautiful houses over here. We're in the Cape Fear River. This boat just passed us. It's a little bit faster. Wind's blowing pretty good, giving us a little water safety. We're about 8 knots. Well, we just passed mile marker 300. A little chilly in the wind, but otherwise a nice day. Doing 8.3. Going quite a bit faster than I thought. We're doing all right. Okay, we're in the Shallot River, about mile marker 330. It's almost 5 o'clock. Going to anchor here for the evening, and beautiful sunset. A little bit of wind out of the north. It's not too bad. I just turned off the music. That's okay. Saw a couple dolphins today on the ICW. Wind generators cranking away. Here in the Atlantic Ocean's right over there on the other side of those condos. Okay, it's Monday, about 11:18. We just stopped at the Myrtle Beach Yacht Club, topped off our diesel tanks with about 10 gallons, and got 5 gallons of regular gasoline for the generator and the dinghy. We're at mile 246. We should be making Charleston in about 2 more days, 2.5 days. And fairly nice day, light winds, 5 to 10 knots, about 45 degrees, sunny. Idea where we're at here. Coming up on a bridge here. Lots of beautiful houses on the shoreline. Back where that little lighthouse is where the yacht club was. To give you an idea of some of the multi-million-dollar houses along the waterway here. Oh my. Unbelievable. We're about 15 miles southwest of Myrtle Beach. Houses on one side, condos on the other.
Get back. I'm alright, Jack. Keep your hands off of my stack. Money, it's a hit. Don't get me back to good bullshit. I'm in the high fidelity first class traveling section. I think I need a lift.
Tuesday morning, 8:45. We just left the Osprey Marina back there about a mile, and we're on our way south. Probably going to make Georgetown by this afternoon or this evening. There's supposed to be some windy weather coming in, so we may just anchor there for the evening. It looks a lot like jungle out here. Pretty nice day though. It's clouding up. It's about a 30 to 50% chance of rain today. Right now you got no wind, and it's comfortable. It's probably about 50-55 degrees. It should be a nice day for a little while anyways. A nice big log floating in the water. Wouldn't want to hit that, especially at night. The only thing I don't like about this area here, constantly dodging stuff. Yeah, it's Wednesday morning, a little foggy. Trying to make Charleston Harbor. A couple of dolphins here. It's so weird seeing dolphins out here in these freshwater canals. A little bit of fog this morning. Back there we could hardly see it all. We got a cold front coming. Possible thunderstorms this afternoon, so we're trying to get close to Charleston Harbor where we can at least get into a marina. If it looks good enough and not too windy, we'll go ahead and cross the harbor and go into Charleston. Otherwise we'll just pick a marina on the south side of the harbor there and stay the night. Interesting day though. Definitely in the middle of nowhere. Well, let's see, this is Thursday. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. It's our second day in Charleston. There's a cold front coming in, and it's moving under this large, moist, warm air mass, and it's just started pouring down torrential rain. And as you can see, the water's pretty choppy here in the Ashley River. Everything's getting wet, of course, but our anchor's holding pretty solid. There's probably 20 other boats out here anchored. Look at this nice piece of work over here. I don't know what anybody want to do with that, except use it for spare parts maybe. They're just waiting for it to sink. Anyways, we're supposed to have some severe thunderstorms this afternoon. A little bit nervous about that, but our anchor's holding well, and we can always throw another one out. I'm a little worried about the dinghy bouncing around back here. Maybe should have put that up on the deck, but we'll see. It looks like we're just going to close ourselves up inside for the rest of the day. Tomorrow's supposed to be sunny. Supposed to have about 3-4 days of nice weather after this. So I hope this is worth it. Gnarly. It's raining sideways. Went across Charleston Harbor yesterday, and a little bit of fog on the south side, about zero visibility. But cleared up on the, we got about halfway across, cleared up pretty good. Fun. That's the city marina over there, mega dock. Huge marina. It is Friday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're at the Charleston City Marina. This is the mega dock. It's a mega dock. And this boat here, Snowaway, they're from Canada. We hooked up with them on our way down here in the waterway. And they got a little bit lost coming across the channel, across the Charleston Harbor because it was foggy. There's our boat out there in the anchorage. Rough night last night. Wind was blowing about 30, 35 with gusts of 40. And water was very choppy. Of course, the current, the tide's going out now, so the current was holding the boat one way, and the wind was coming from the side, so the boat was heeling over about 10, 15 degrees every now and then. And the wind was just howling. But now we got a beautiful day, and it's going to be about 3 more days of this kind of weather. The wind will lighten up a little bit more. You're looking down the mega dock from the far end. Swing out around here. Our boat's right over there. Another little anchorage right over here. We tried to get in here, but it was just too tight, and the water's a little bit shallow. It was just too tight for swinging for my comfort. And look at this boat here. It's got to be at least 100 feet long. At least 90 to 100 feet. It's huge. Okay, it's Sunday morning, 8:22. Coming up on the Wapoo Creek Bridge. Just left Charleston. Looks like it's going to be a nice day. Wind 10 to 15. A little cold right now, about 40 degrees. But it's supposed to warm up a little bit and have about 3-4 nice days. Just waiting for a bridge opening here. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful holiday.
Yeah, have a nice day. Holidays too.
through the Wapoo Creek Bridge. Decided to do a little bit of motor sailing. Just put the jib out, and we're doing 2,000 RPMs, and we're doing like 8 knots. So we're making some good time. Wind's doing about 10 to 15. Perfect. Got another sailboat over here, cruising alongside of us. Just motoring. Beautiful day. Starting to warm up a little. We are in the South Edisto River now, and you really got to pay attention to these ranges here because the channel is extremely shallow on both sides, and it's only about maybe 10 feet deep in the channel. Shallow on both sides, so you got to really watch the ranges. We're doing about 7 knots, tide's going out, so the water's moving with us. Turned out to be a pretty nice day. Look at this little channel marker over here, you can see the water flowing. It's moving pretty good. But otherwise, it's been a pretty nice day. The wind calmed down a bit, warmed up a little. Cruise here along for another 2 hours or so and find a place to anchor. Now we're showing 13 feet, which add 4 to that for the keel, so we're about 17.5 feet of water now. About 512. We're just coming up on Fenwick Cut. We make a right turn over here and cut over to this other river, the Ashapo River, which has some shallow spot issues also. We'll want to hug this left-hand south side here along the Magenta line. It cuts right over here. Yeah, no, it's a buoy under the water. Okay, it's Saturday, 4:30. We're anchored in Bass Creek. It's about 2 miles off the waterway near mile marker 520. Good holding. It's just a skinny little creek. We're in about 8 to 10 feet of water at close to mid-low tide. Not much wind. Should be an okay anchorage for tonight. Understand there's I think a marina over there, about 3 mile dinghy ride. Saw a couple of dolphin right out there on our way in. Should be a nice sunset. And we'll see you in the morning. Okay, it's Sunday morning, about 9:20. We're coming up on Beaufort, South Carolina, mile marker 535. We're going to pull into a marina here and get some fuel, and maybe wait for a weather window. We're thinking about getting out in the ocean and taking a straight line to Florida. flies. Beaufort over here on the right. Coming up on the bridge here in about 20 minutes. Not too bad. Winds out of the north about 10 to 15. A little chilly.
Here we are in Beaufort, South Carolina. This is the Lady Island Bridge. We came from there as ICW coming from the north, going south. Intracoastal waterway here in Beaufort Harbor. This is the city marina, and we're anchored right out there, the farthest boat on your left. Got a free dock over there you can park at most of the day. Except between the hours of 1 a.m. and 6 a.m. No docking. But there's a free dinghy dock on the other side. Pretty good place to hang out. We're going to hang out here until we get favorable weather to go out in the ocean and just make a beeline to St. Mary's entrance. Wind's supposed to be out of the southeast or south, and so we don't feel like beating into it with 4 to 6 foot swells coming from the east, so we're gonna wait here. It's a good place to hang out. Current's pretty swift, about a 6 to 9 foot tide. It's not bad though, really good holding. Anchor's set real well. Nice park here along the waterfront. You can park along this dock here too for free, but it's not floating as you can see, so got to be careful with that. Nice little park here, kids to play. Park extends all the way down to the marina. Anyways, we're going to go take a walk over the bridge. Yeah, we're walking across the Lady Island Bridge. So here's the north side of the harbor. We're anchored right over there. Farthest sailboat on the left. The city dock. And the ocean that way. We're going to get propane. Let's take a can with us. It's supposed to be propane on the other side. Gas station. Nice walk. The other side of the bridge. We're on Lady Island side now. Looks like a catamaran out there waiting for the bridge. This is up the street a little ways. Lady Island, there's a Domino's, Mexican food, Graco hardware store. You can get propane cans filled there. The liquor store over here. Go ahead, cross. And we're walking back. Walking back, we're gonna go down to this Chinese food place down here and get something for lunch. And then head back towards the boat with a full propane can. On our way back to the boat, Lady Island Bridge is preparing to open on the hour. The sailboat out here waiting to come in. Looks like we get to walk a little farther than the cars. Boat's parked over there. Here goes the bridge.
The sun don't shine, the moon don't move, the time's too much weekly. Sun don't shine, the moon don't move, the tide's too much weekly. Why so unforgiving, and why so cold? Been a long time crossing bridge of sighs. Cold wind blows, the gods look down in anger on this poor child. Cold wind blows, and gods look down in anger on this poor child. Why so unforgiving, and why so cold? Been a long time crossing bridge of sighs.
That's Mike. He's cool. He gave us a ride up to the Walmart. Had a vehicle available to him here. His engine's not working. He's gonna get it fixed soon. Anyways, we're here at the anchorage, just hanging out for a weather window to go south. A nice day though. Probably 70, 68. Quite a few boats still anchored here. A couple people left this morning. Not a bad place to hang out. Current's running about a mile and a half. Some more cruisers. Well, it's Tuesday, December 16th. A little bit foggy this morning. It's about 8:30, 9 o'clock. A few boats. This one must have showed up last night. Gonna gas up the generator. Get on the internet, check the weather for the next couple of days. Okay, it's Thursday, December 18th, about 1:08 in the afternoon. We're coming up, and we're in the Beaufort River, coming up on the Port Royal Reach. ICW goes a little bit to the southeast from here for a while, and then we cut back in Then we go across Port Royal Sound. We come down this here, and then go into Port Royal Sound over here. Back into another river. But it should be a good day. We're planning ocean tomorrow. First thing in the morning, 11 o'clock, head out just before the tide goes out and let the tide take us with it. There's another sailboat coming up behind us. He's going a little faster, expecting to pass us. We got a leisure 4 hours today down to the anchorage right at the outlet, so we'll be ready to go tomorrow. Florida the next morning, St. Mary's Inlet. It's Thursday morning, 11:30. Temperature's nice, about 68, 70. We just left Skull Creek, right back over there, up that way. Left there at 10:50. It's about 11:35 now. We're on our way at the ocean, out there. That's the ocean. So we're gonna go about to the 10 fathom mark, which is about 30, 35 miles from here. And then it gradually moves in closer to the coast as we go south. But we should be able to make a straight line without any obstructions over the night. A few obstructions to watch out for, some fish traps and stuff on the way out. We plotted a course in between them. The sails are ready to go. Dinghy's strapped down. Wind generator's cranking. We're motoring right now, but we're gonna motor or sail or motor sail, whatever gets us 5 to 6 knots. So we're supposed to have a southwest wind off the starboard nose, so we'll be reaching into it. Swells are supposed to be 2 to 3 feet from the east, so they'll come from the side. Unfortunately, this boat doesn't rock too much. Right there. We're on our way. Got a sail up, gonna put a main up here in a minute. Okay, it's 1:30, about 5 miles out. In the ocean, passing 319. Waves are about 1 to 3, 2 foot. You can see our next buoy up there. We've got about 10 to 15 knots wind. Reaching right into it okay. Put the self-steering monitor vane going. It's doing its job pretty well. I need to do some tweaking on that, and it's my first time using it, but it looks like it works okay. Steering the boat right with the wind, keeping us on course. We're doing about 4.5 knots. 4.9, not too bad. Well, we can't see that too well. Yeah, it should be like this all night, right into tomorrow. Sunday afternoon, about 12 o'clock. We got here yesterday after overnight sail offshore. We got here yesterday about 4 o'clock, and we got a mooring out there right between those two pilings. You can see our boat out there. $15 for the night, includes the showers and whatever facilities, laundry and all that. Decent showers are okay. Dinghy dock right here. There's the dinghy dock. It's $2 or $5 for the dinghy dock if you don't have a moorings. Got a restaurant over here. And over here's the showers and the laundry in this building. Seafood store over there. We're going to walk into town. This is out on the pier, out on the dock. This is cute here, huh? Stand in front of it and have your picture taken. Looks real. I told my wife it was real. She believed me. From a distance, you can't tell. We're anchored right out there. See the boat there. About mile 734. And a couple of dolphin over here off the left. We're about 15 miles south of Fernandina. Don't think we're going to make St. Augustine before tonight, but winds out of the northeast about 15, and it's about 45 degrees, so a little cold for Florida. Some people just got way too much money. We're about 5 hours from St. Augustine. We won't make it there before dark though. One side of the shore covered with houses and the other side wilderness. It's Tuesday morning, December 23rd. We're in the Tolomato River, about 3.5 miles, 3.5 hours south of St. Augustine. We'll make St. Augustine, spend about 2 days there, spend Christmas there. The sun's coming up. Not much anchorages along the Tolomato here. We had to anchor over to the side of the waterway there last night because it was just getting too dark to continue on. Not as cold as yesterday. Well, it's 10:14 Tuesday morning. We're here in just got to St. Augustine. Nice little fort over here. St. Augustine. We're waiting on the Bridge of Lions here to open so we can get to the marina on the other side. There's an anchorage over there. I understand it's a little rougher than this one. There's an anchorage right here. Looks pretty good. Not as cold as yesterday. Pretty nice day, actually. It'll be fun to go walk around town. We charge $10 for the dinghy dock per day over there, but it includes showers. I think that's a little high, but still waiting for the bridge open. A couple of dolphins up here. Okay, it's Saturday, December 27th. St. Augustine back there just on the other side of the bridge. About 9:50 in the morning. And we're heading for Daytona Beach. Nice day, should be warm today, about 78. Not much wind. Crescent Beach Bridge here opening up for us. They open on request. Not like a lot of them open on the hour or only on the hour or hour and a half hour. Coming up on mile marker 805, just the other side of the bridge here. Got to get a picture of these condos. The Palm Coast Marina over here. Daytona Beach. Sunday morning, 8:13. Waiting for the Main Street Bridge to open here. We anchored right over there, this side of that bridge last night. It's getting a little too dark to continue on through the bridges. But we're going to go up here through 3 bridges. This one has to open, and then the next one, and then one more to open, and then we're right in the middle of Daytona Beach. We're going to hang out here for a couple of days. The Memorial Bridge opening up for us. We're going to go just a little further south past the bridge and anchor on the west side, just south of the yacht harbor. Beach. fishing. Hey, it's Tuesday morning, 7:30. We're leaving Daytona Beach, heading southbound. Might be able to make Cape Canaveral by tonight. Get a couple of dolphins up here to greet us this morning. Okay, it's Wednesday morning, 7:45, New Year's Eve day. We're leaving Smyrna Beach. That's where we anchored for the night, back there. And we should make it up to a little past Cape Canaveral today. A little bit of fog rolling on the water here this morning. Not bad, it's a little chilly, but it should warm up today. Marker 8:45.
back there. And over here, we have Cape Canaveral, the shuttle building over there. Unfortunately, no shuttle launches in the near future. Motor's sailing now, doing about 7 miles an hour. Not too bad. We've made some good time today. Yeah, it's Friday morning, January 2nd. Nice sun rays, about 65 degrees outside, not too bad. A little windy yesterday. We're leaving Cocoa Beach. That's where we anchored over there for the night. And we're hoping we can make Vero Beach today. Cocoa Beach about mile 895. We're in the vicinity of Melbourne. The other side of the bridge up here is mile marker 920. Not much wind today, so we're just going to be motoring all day. Pretty nice day though.
getting close to Vero Beach. There's a couple of dolphin up here playing. We won't be stopping in Vero Beach. Somehow the city gets away with making anchoring illegal. How they do that in a U.S. navigable waterway is beyond me, but they won't be seeing any of our tourist dollars. You have to rent a mooring ball at $10 or something, and it's so crowded there you have to raft up with other boats. But we got a bunch of dolphin up here playing. We just caught a fish a little bit ago. I think it's a mackerel, not really sure. Oh, right next to the boat. Hello! Scared you? Hope he didn't hit one of those dolphins. The guy's not very careful, is he? Okay, we're just a little bit past Fort Pierce, about mile 965 back there. We should make it up to Jensen in the next couple hours. We plan to anchor there up near Jensen Beach. Pretty nice. Water's much cleaner now. You can actually see down a few feet. Yeah, it turned out to be a nice day. It's pretty warm outside. Lots of boaters. We're in the more populated, densely populated area of Florida, and it's Saturday, so there's boaters and people fishing everywhere. There's green marker 191. Looks like a real nice day. Water looks so nice, I want to jump in and go for a swim. Caught a couple fish today trolling, so we're still trolling a little more. Sunday, January 4th, about 7:53 a.m. We're about 30 miles north of Lake Worth. That's the Lucy Inlet right there. And, we were anchored last night back there by that bridge, Hutchinson Island. Lots of boats out today. Sunday, everybody's going fishing, heading that way out into the ocean. It's like an intersection here, man. Boats crisscross in every direction. Go
out in the ocean, except the wind's out of the south, so we don't want to be pounding into the seas the rest of our way down to Lake Worth. So we're just going to continue cruising on the waterway. Looks like they're building something over here on this island, or this point of land over here. Island. Lots of nice houses around here. Here's something you don't see every day. The boat's bigger than the house. Okay, that was the Parker Bridge. That was our last bridge for a while. We are now in West Palm Beach. Right up ahead here is Lake Worth. This is right over here to our left. This is where we're planning on anchoring for a while. Spend at least a week or two here and take a break from constantly cruising every day. But yeah, it should be pretty nice. Mile marker 1015. Ocean's right over on the other side of all these buildings, lining the coast over there. Fairly nice day. It's probably in the low to mid 70s. It's Wednesday, January 14th. We spent a week in the Lake Worth area, up there at the far north end, North Palm Beach. Over here on this side, West Palm Beach. Don't want to go over there at night. It's not the best of neighborhoods. And, just the other side of this bridge here is the Lake Worth Inlet. Just right over there, other side of the bridge. We came down here and anchored over here for a couple of days and then went back up north. Weekends are pretty crazy around here. Lots of boaters everywhere. But we're back underway, hoping we're going to make Fort Lauderdale today, and then Miami the next day, probably spend a half a day or two in Miami, and then on down, work our way down to the Florida Keys. Cold front came through yesterday, so it's a little cooler today. At least we got a northwest wind, and so the wind's helping us out here. And as soon as I get on the other side of the inlet here, the tide's going to be helping us out too, so we should make some good time today. I understand there's another cold front coming, and so it's going to get even a little cooler. Is that what they call a corner lot? A big golf course over here on the right, or actually over here on our left. Lots of bridge traffic. We got about 10 or 12 bridges to go through today. I think we've already been through 5 or 6 of them.
Thank you. So good on doing that.
Some bridges open on the hour and on the half hour, and then the ones in between those open on the quarter hour and the 3/4 hour. And then some of the less busy ones just open on request. We got another one coming up here at about another, oh, looks like about a mile. It opens on request. Got a pretty nice golf course over here. Florida's got some of the greenest golf courses I've ever seen. You got Boca Raton right back there. Lake Boca Raton just next to that big pink hotel. Okay, it's Port Everglades back here. The entrance is right over there. Coast Guard station. And, got a big cruise ship up here. And we're about mile marker 1075, 1076. Lots of condos around here, new, old. Beach and the ocean's right over there on the other side. All these buildings here. Supposed to be cloudy most rest of the day. Still have another cold front coming through later this afternoon or this evening. Okay, here we are about mile marker 1085. Miami, downtown Miami up ahead. Go a little bit farther down the, well, we're going to stop at a marina and get some fuel and some diesel and some gasoline, and then head for the south side of Miami, and we're going to go anchor at the marina, or yeah, Marina Stadium Marina, or something like that. Look around here. We got one more drawbridge to go through before we get to our anchorage. This is Government Cut, Miami entrance, straight out to the ocean there. And we got downtown Miami right here. We're about 3.5 miles from our anchorage at Marine Stadium. Been recommended as a good place to stay when you got a front coming through and it gets windy, which that's what we have coming tonight or tomorrow. So we're gonna hang out there for a couple days and then continue on south. About 9:30. Winds out of the north at about 15 to 20. So good for going south. We're in Biscayne Bay there. That's Miami behind us. Our Marine Stadium anchorage was just the other side of the bridge to the right over there. Downtown Miami. Key Biscayne over here on the left. Just to the right of that small bridge there's the Crandon Park Marina. Got another cold front coming through Monday, followed by another one behind that, and it's supposed to drop down to the mid 50s during the day and 40 miles an hour or 40 degrees in the evening. It's Sunday morning about 8 o'clock. We left the north side of Key Largo this morning at 7. We're passing through Jewfish Creek now. A picture here in a moment. Coming up on a bridge here. All mangroves around both sides. Supposed to have a front coming through this evening or late this evening or early tomorrow, and then one right after that. So the temperature is supposed to drop down a little bit. We should be in Isla Mirada this afternoon, right around noon, 1 o'clock. About 1:30 yesterday, got some bad news from Canada. My mother passed away in a car accident. Don't think I'm going to be able to go up to Canada for that. Yeah, this is Key Largo over here off the left, off the port side. Beautiful sunrise this morning. It's February 4th, about 7:05 in the morning, leaving Snake Creek. Just went under the Snake Creek Bridge here behind us, and we're going out in Hawks Channel rather than staying on the ICW inside down to Marathon. We had some friends that got grounded down at the next markers down there, I guess, and they were drawing 5 feet and we were drawing 410, so we thought we'd come out here. We came out in the dinghy and sounded it. It's a little bit shallow, but we could make it through here, no problem. And sun's coming up. Should be a nice sail today. Winds out of the north-northwest at 15 to 20. That doesn't quite look like 15 to 20 now, but it looks like it should be a nice day. Boot Key Harbor. Over here we have the Marathon City Marina. It runs the all the moorings out here. Pull in here to the dinghy dock. And this is the dinghy dock at Marathon City Marina, Boot Key Harbor. You get inflatables on one side, hard dinghies on the other. Sometimes there's not enough room for everybody, but they're going to extend the dock out a little bit farther, and there should be plenty of room for everybody. These are all new showers, 12 new showers over here, and laundry facilities, but they're not open yet. You still got to hook up the sewer line. So right now you've got 3 showers for 500 people, but that should change here shortly. We're at Key West, end of Duval Street, southernmost cafe hotel. Tonight, the original Whalers are playing here tonight. Don't know if we'll stay for that. That would be nice. The band set up over here.
bet those rooms are all taken. Yeah. Hear the music. Let's film him. I like his pillow.
Okay, here we are. It's about 10:25 on April 2nd, Thursday. We just left Boot Key Harbor at 7 o'clock this morning. Right there. Right out on the edge of the reef. Eastbound right now. We should be able to make Lake Worth some time by tomorrow. And we're doing about 7.5 miles an hour. Moving right along. Not bad. Winds out of the east about 10 to 15. And the swells are about 4 to 6. Not too bad. It's a little rolly, but we'll get around the corner up here and get northbound. The swells will be behind us, so it won't be so rough. Nice big water yacht out there, Gulf Stream. Florida Keys over there. Trolling a fishing line, but we haven't caught anything yet. About 30 feet of water now. Get up here a little farther, we'll be a little bit deeper water into the Gulf Stream. Oh, not a bad day. Green flash. Wow. That was cool. Sunday, April 5th, northbound, coming up on Titusville. Gonna fuel up and anchor there for the night. Winds out of the south, kind of light, about 10 knots. Shuttle building over there. That's our friends in Gypsy Cat up ahead. Donnie and Sandy. They were in Marathon while we were there. It's Saturday morning. 10th. We're now in Georgia. This is Cumberland Islands State Park. There's a road out there. St. Mary's entrance is right over there. We came through that way yesterday. St. Mary's River. We're going to walk through the park to the other side to the beach. This afternoon or this morning sometime. But free dinghy parking here. Wild horses walking on the beach. All way down. See the out of the south. Should be good for going northbound. Be quiet. I know.
Boogie.
some history. General Jackson and General Lee. Looks like it's a couple miles to the beach. Lots of deer here. I saw a wild turkey over there just a little while ago. Okay, here we are at the beach on the other side of Cumberland Island where we're anchored. It's about a 1.5 mile walk, not too far. I saw the wild turkeys right back there. Yeah, we almost bypassed here. I'm glad we didn't. We get down this way, definitely stop and see. This is the Boardwalk Salt Marsh. I wonder what it was like here 150 years ago. Some wild horses. Okay, so that was Cumberland Island State Park, Georgia, and we're on our way back northbound. We got to go south a little bit to get out of this channel here. Go right up here a little ways, deeper water to make a right turn. That's St. Mary's Inlet.
Oh, brother, tell me what a ship I'm
There's a submarine base over here up Kings Bay. You don't go over there or they arrest you. We get a Coast Guard over here. I'm just keeping a close eye on us, I'm sure. But yeah, we go right up here a little ways and then we make a right turn and we'll be out of the safety zone. But another sailboat behind us back here. Base over there. Get up here around the corner, the tide should be going out towards Pelican Spit. So we should be moving a little bit faster. We're only doing 3.8 miles per hour now, but we'll get going here around the corner. Tide should be going out up this way, out to that exit. Okay, we're now coming into St. Andrews Sound. The wind's blowing from the west at about 15. Okay, we are now coming into St. Andrews Sound. We're right about here. We go up here, the shallow area in here, and then we gotta take a left turn back up this way and stop right up here in Jekyll Island. There's the ocean. The north end of Cumberland Island, where we were anchored down at the south end this morning or last night. Okay, Sunday morning, about 8:30. We left Jekyll Island at about 6:55. We're coming on St. Simons Sound. We're right about here. And we met up with some friends over here that we met in Beaufort, South Carolina on our way northbound. Southbound. And they're on their way back north. It's Michael on Renaissance. Anyways, the current's going against us, so we're only doing about 3 knots, but we're going to make a left 90-degree turn up here, and then the current will be going with us, and the wind will be helping us, so we ought to be moving right along, man. Trying a little fishing, but we haven't caught anything for a couple of days. Michael taking a picture of us. We can email each other pictures of our boats. Okay, we're at mile marker 670, northbound Georgia. Wind's doing about 15 out of the northeast, and kind of zigzagging. It's pretty windy waterway, zigzagging. So it's put the sail out, pull it in. Put the sail out, pull it in. Go fast, go slow. But it's a pretty good day. With Michael up in front of us there, we're keeping up with each other okay. Up here to the right, sail back in. Well, we're coming up on mile marker 660. We're doing pretty well, 4.9 against the wind. But as you can see, we're getting a pretty good workout today with the seas. Wind's blowing probably 20 knots out of the northeast. There's our friends over there on Renaissance. Yeah, it's been an exciting sailing and motoring day. Definitely getting a workout. Haven't seen any dolphins today though. I think they like the calmer water. Sunday, about 7:30 p.m. We're here at Cattle Pen Creek, anchored for the night. Mile marker 635 is right over there. It's just off the waterway. That's the waterway over there. Quiet. Winds out of the east about 10 knots. Rough day today. Long day today. It's a lot of turn left, turn right, put the sail out, pull the sail in, put the sail out, pull the sail in, go fast, go slow. Our friends that were with us got stuck on a sandbar over there, but they're just waited for the tide to go in. Probably started the tide to come in, and I'm sure they're free by now. There's only one other boat anchored over here with us. Catamaran over there. Okay, it's April 13th on Monday, about 11:45, and we're in the Ogeechee River. Over here is called Hell Gate. We go through there to the other side to the Verno River, or I guess it's the Little Ogeechee River. And we're right about close to, on the other side there will be mile marker 600. Then it'll be about another 10 miles to Isle of Hope, where we're going to anchor and visit, take a bus and visit Savannah. There's supposed to be some thunderstorms this afternoon. We'll see. Got a big barge with a crane on it following us. We've been passing each other off and on. Not too bad a day. It's about 65. Winds out of the east at about 10 to 15. It's supposed to swing down to the south later today or tomorrow. Over here in Hellgate, there's some shoal areas, so you got to really be paying attention when you go through there and stay in the center of the channel and watch your depth sounder. It's April 14th and Tuesday, 1:20 in the afternoon. That's the Isle of Hope Marina there. We spent the night there because a big line of thunderstorms came through last night. We didn't want to be trying to anchor in the middle of that. But anyhow, the day's improved, the winds calmed down. Supposed to clear up a little more tonight and have 3 days of really nice weather. We're going to go up here about 4 or 5 miles to Turner Creek and anchor there. And then most likely go into Savannah tomorrow. Our friends on Renaissance, they spent the night also at the anchorage over here. Kind of small anchorage, but not too bad. Nice little marina to stay. Got a longer car too. Walmart nearby, so we went down there and did a little shopping. Okay, it is Thursday, April 16th, 7 o'clock. We're underway again. It's Turner Creek right there. We anchored up in there. Little shallow area at the entrance. Tide's going out. It's about an hour before low tide, and it showed about 4.5 feet at the entrance, but no less than 10 to 15 feet all the way back up in there. And we're heading back northbound. We should make Beaufort, South Carolina today. Fairly nice day. Wind's supposed to be out of the northeast though, 15 to 20, and increasing later this afternoon. But it should be all right. Go right back up here and join the waterway. Sorry you couldn't see that. Here comes the sun. Thursday, April 16th, 7 o'clock. We're underway again. Just left Turner Creek right over there. Tide's still going out for another hour, and there's a sandbar under there about 4.5, 5 feet at the end. It's about 10 to 15 feet all the way back up in there to the bridge. Let's see, Turner Creek is mile marker 585.5, just off the waterway a little ways. Coming back up on the waterway over here, make a right turn and head for Beaufort, South Carolina, 50 miles, 51 miles. Should be there late this afternoon. Winds out of the northeast at about 5 to 10 now, supposed to pick up to 15 to 20 later this afternoon. Temperature's not too bad, it's about 60, should warm up to about 70, 75 today. Not a bad little anchorage though over there if you want to go see Savannah. It costs $1 to take a bus into town. It's about 11 miles from here. Visited Savannah yesterday. Okay, it's 9:51. We're coming up on the Savannah River, northbound. Mile marker 576. Wind's still out of the northeast, so it's not helping us much, and the tide's coming in. So that's not helping us much either. Savannah River. Parasailers back there. Nice cruising day. Temperature warmed up a little. Georgia from. It's where we went out in the ocean southbound to St. Mary's. We'll be back into some familiar territory northbound. Friends on Renaissance still ahead of us. About 6.3 miles an hour. Not too bad today, even with the wind against us. Okay, we're at mile marker 553. It's Skull Creek back there. We anchored there on our way southbound before we went out Port Royal and Port Royal Sound. That's where we went out into the ocean. Stop the video for a little while until we get up to the Dismal Swamp alternate route, because we bypassed that. We took the regular route southbound, so we're going to take the Dismal Swamp northbound, and we'll get back to some more video when we get there, unless we find some more interesting things along the way northbound or something more informative. That's it for now, and we'll see you later. Okay, today is Saturday, April 25th. It's 7:30 in the morning. We are in the Albemarle Sound now, and we're taking the alternate route now to the Dismal Swamp, since we skipped that on the way southbound. This is Albemarle Sound. You definitely want to cross this in good weather. Today is nice. The wind's about 10 knots, it's supposed to be 10 to 15. waves 1 to 2 feet. When we crossed this going southbound, it was wind out of the south at about 25 to 30, and the waves were probably 4 to 5 feet with some 6-footers coming over the bow, so it was pretty rough. But today, as you can see, is a nice day, and we'll be at Dismal Swamp in about, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. Here's the map here. We came this way, right here, going southbound into the Alligator River, and now we're going to go back this way and then up this route here. It's only a difference of about 5 miles. Dismal Swamp's about 5 miles longer. But we should be in Norfolk sometime tomorrow around noon. It's supposed to be 80 degrees today. Crossing Albemarle Sound wasn't too bad. A little bit rough, but as soon as we got up the river a little bit here, it was, we got about 10 to 15 knots of wind out of the northwest, so we're motoring with the jib out, doing about 7 miles an hour, not too bad. Pretty fast, actually. As you can see, it's a pretty nice day. About 75 degrees. City right up here, which I understand is a nice place to stop. They have a free dock, a couple of free docks in the Dismal Swamp area. People out sailing Saturday. River looking southeastbound out to Albemarle Sound. It's about 12:30 over the Dismal Swamp northbound. Trying to make the 3:30 rocking. And that would be South Mills Lock. Next lock on northbound is at 3:30. Dismal Swamp, North Carolina, statute mile 40, northbound. About 80 degrees today. It's an old abandoned lodge back there in the woods. about mile 37, the Dismal Swamp Canal. We're about 5 miles from the South Mills Lock. They got a locking at 3:30 and we're timing it so we'll get there right about 3:20. The long straight section here. Okay, it's 3:18. We're at the South Mills Lock on the south side, northbound. Got here just a little bit early, so we're waiting for the 3:30 locking to the north. Looks like they're letting water out of the lock now. There's the South Mills Bridge back there. The lock's on the other side, South Mills Lock. We just came through that. And we're northbound, Dismal Swamp Canal. And here's mile marker 32. 32 miles from Norfolk. We're going to stop up here at the Welcome Center. We got 150 feet of free dock. We're going to stop there, spend the night, get up early in the morning, make the next lock by 9 o'clock, and then we'll be in Norfolk probably by noon.
Sunday, April 26th, we're at the North Carolina Visitors Center. It's actually a rest stop along the highway and along the Dismal Swamp route. It's a footbridge over here. We got here yesterday in the afternoon and it's a free dock. You can park here overnight. No electricity, but there is water. We parked over here. And we got about 18 miles to go to the next lock, and then 10 miles after that we'll be in Norfolk. But not a bad area. I was surprised there was no mosquitoes last night. And we'll be underway here in about 15 minutes. Okay, we're now in the Deep Creek Lock, north end of the Dismal Swamp Canal. We just pulled in, they're closing the lock gates. And they'll let the water out. Go back out the other side. Pretty simple operation. 11 miles to Norfolk. You just put your
hides around these bollards, and you hold on to the other end, and when it's time to go, you just flip your line off and go. They're letting the water out of the lock now. Go down about 8 feet. The whole operation takes about 30 minutes. Got a little dock on the other side of the bridge back there. You go through a bridge first. If we'd have known that earlier, it could have parked at the dock. We could have got here about a half hour earlier and parked at the dock. There's a food line, a little shopping center over there. We're going down pretty fast. We post up above the boat now. Okay, we're about 8 feet lower now. And they're opening the lock gates up here. We'll be on our way. Two hours, maybe a little less to Norfolk. Well, we're in Chesapeake Bay now on our way back. Unbelievable, it's like glass. The wind's blowing maybe 5 knots, 10 knots. A couple of dolphin out here or over there. Saw a couple of them close to the boat just a minute ago. Back there. There they are.
calm, if not calmer, most of the